If you thought Elle and Lee were friendship goals, you definitely haven't seen the Kissing Booth cast vibing behind the scenes. From playing games together, pranking each other, and making hilarious TikTok videos, you'll immediately want to join their crew. Hi, I'm Janet, and today we're checking out all the funniest moments, deleted scenes, and hilarious bloopers from our favorite Kissing Booth stars. To us, they're Elle and Noah, Southern California's cutest couple, but in reality, Joey and Jacob are no more than really good friends. While the pair did couple up after the first movie in 2018, their breakup didn't seem to affect their friendship behind the scenes, which is obviously great because we at The Catcher can't get enough of the Kissing Booth cast and their adorable real-life friendships.
Draw choose Virgil! 12 cards in the most legendary game of Uno ever played!
They say nothing destroys a friendship faster than being dealt a +4 card. But how about a +24? Don't worry, it seems what happens during Uno stays during Uno because Joey King and Joel Courtney can't get enough of each other behind the scenes.
Joel, what's behind us? Oh my god!
And when they're not giving us sneak peeks of the actual Kissing Booth itself, they're spending time flicking through hilarious TikTok filters.
What?
Oh my god, that was such a gross angle for me. Let me do it again. Oh my god, it looked like a thumb.
Look at me. Don't.
And it's not just Joel. Apparently, Joey is getting all her co-stars in on the action.
Oh, hey, don't fucking do that.
How many shins? I have like 6. I can get 6.
And when she's not hanging out with her co-stars, Joey is munching away on Cheetos with director Vince Marcello.
Cool. It's a video.
I'm your supplier. It's a bad habit. It's a bad habit.
It's a bad habit.
Eat.
If there's anyone who can get the actual director in on dealing food behind the scenes, it's definitely Joey. Despite her overly chirpy personality, the actress isn't always bouncing around on set. Sometimes she just needs some time to wind down. And what better way to do so than by solving a Rubik's Cube?
Too flat.
Quite impressive, don't you think? Joey's co-stars definitely seem to think so, as she was even seen behind the scenes trying to show them how it's done.
Look, if you want to get this piece right there, turn it to the side. Again.
Holy nut. Straight up genius. Okay, so it's here.
With Joey as their teacher, pretty soon they'll all be going for her record. Or maybe not. Luckily for Joey, some of her co-stars prefer to keep themselves busy with slightly more physical offset activities. Impressive, right? What's even more impressive is seeing the actors doing most of their own stunts. We all know the Kissing Booth movies have their fair share of dancing, jumping, and overall madness.
You're so dead!
I got that! Yes!
So it's only natural that somewhere along the lines, someone is bound to get hurt.
Hey buddy, how's your first day going?
Great first day.
So Joel here cracked his chin open on his first day, and now he has to leave the scene and go to the hospital. I love you.
Oh my god.
At least we know that whatever happens, the cast will be there to support and help each other out. Especially when, for some actors, getting hurt is basically written into their part.
That also helps you to coat the conditioner down the hair shaft so it can close the cuticles.
The cuticles.
That already helps to direction the cuticle closed.
Front row, you put the cute in cuticles.
Pain comes with the job, it seems, and in more ways than we realize. Going back to the actors performing their own stunts, if you were ever wondering whether Joey and Taylor Zakar Perez were actually dancing in the arcade and Kissing Booth too, you might be happy to know that the answer is yes.
Real estate and playback. Playback.
Looks quite different than it does in the movie, right? Well, that's the magic of TV for you. Did you ever imagine they were dancing in front of a green screen? You definitely didn't think an entire camera crew was jogging in circles around them. Whether this was the first or 10th time the actors were performing this breathtaking routine, they definitely knew what they were doing. With an ending as perfect as that, you wouldn't think that they were tired at all. The reality, though, is quite different for both the actors and the camera crew. In the end, though, it was worth it because Elle and Marco totally blew us away. You'd think after spending so much time together rehearsing and performing, Joey would grow tired of dancing. Fortunately for us, she only seems to love it more. Joey and Jacob are often seen dancing together behind the scenes. Not that anyone's complaining. The two of them make great dancing partners. Was that adorable enough for you? How about this deleted scene from the original Kissing Booth movie? After falling into Noah's room, Elle tries to use his embarrassing little secret to blackmail him into doing the kissing booth. Unfortunately, though, it doesn't seem to work. Noah sees right through her plan and immediately chases her out of his room. While this extra scene was totally entertaining, Elle's blackmail attempt unfortunately didn't make it into the final cut. At least she's learned something extra about Noah, right? Speaking of, the two of them might also have learned something extra about Elle's brother that we didn't get to see in the movie. Talk about expressing yourself a little too much. For Elle's sake, let's just hope little Brad doesn't make a habit out of it. It might just be too late for that though, as Elle's father humorously confirms in yet another deleted scene. The moment takes place shortly before Elle goes off to the prom, and her dad surprises her with a car of her own. Mr. Stinks-a-Lot sounds about right for Brad, doesn't it? But if he says he doesn't stink that bad, we'll just have to take his word for it. Moving on to the prom night, you probably didn't know that it might have had a completely different theme. In a compilation released by Netflix, we were shown a deleted scene in which the prom committee took a vote on what the theme should be.
5 votes for the prom theme to be Memory Lane, and 5 votes for the theme to be Zombie Prom Night. As the deciding vote falls to me, I vote for the Memory Lane theme.
Zombie Prom Night? Yes, please. In the scene, Elle then proceeds to lie to Lee when he asks whether he should pick her up after school.
I don't need a ride today. I'm gonna stay late, and then I think my dad's gonna come get me.
Oh. Okay.
And I think we all know what happens next. Instead of catching a ride with her father, Elle ends up riding away on the back of Noah's motorcycle. Poor Lee. Even though the zombie prom didn't happen, the Memory Lane theme did turn out as the perfect backdrop for Noah's recreation of the kissing booth. Of course, as the film goes, Noah confesses his love for Elle, and she ends up running off. When she gets home, she finds a gift from her father on her bed and opens it to find a photo of her late mother inside. What we didn't get to see, however, was Elle running into her father the moment she got home. In this deleted scene, her father actually tried to stay awake to wish her a happy birthday.
Dad, you scared me.
He goes on to ask Elle how prom was. And, as we all know, it wasn't too good. Nonetheless, Elle tells her dad that everything went great, and the conversation quickly turns to her birthday.
It is after midnight, you know.
Come on, Dad. I mean, it's prom night. You know who's gonna be late.
No, I don't mean that. It's your birthday. Happy birthday, Elle.
It's a sweet moment between a father and a daughter that unfortunately didn't make the final cut. Emotions aside, however, Netflix also gave us a quick peek at all the crazy blooper moments the actors experienced on set. The fun never stops, and the volume never goes down. Of course, a blooper compilation wouldn't be complete without a few shots of Joey just being her adorable self. Making a mess while eating a burger? Totally an Elle move. With Kissing Booth 3 coming up, we can all look forward to 1,000 more of these funny, lighthearted moments. If you like this compilation of bloopers and deleted scenes, how about checking out some of our other videos on the Kissing Booth? From real-life relationships to strict rules the actors had to follow, The Catcher reveals it all. Thanks for watching.